Hello there. I believe that we're back. Yeah, I ran away for a second. I occasionally have some of those moments where, like, chest pain just kicks in, and usually it's just anxiety related. I just have to remember to breathe deep, and usually it passes after that. So, woo! Hey everybody, welcome to It's a Sunday. We're a little bit behind of time, so I'm behind of time. Yep. Y'all, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long week. It's been a long everything. Crappy. This song is called Suck This. I'm gonna tell you, suck this, okay? Suck this, go away, take us to the game reveal, go party with Barbie, okay? Go ahead and try to glitch a game or something, and say hello, everybody, to our GM for the final game of the day, our dear friend, Novasol. Trisha Bunny, thank you so much for resubscribing. It has been 55 months, and you are pretty dang awesome. Novasol, hello.
Hi, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm a little bit eepy today, but I'll manage.
You're eepy. Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to breathe more, so I'm making sure that I breathe deep so that, like, my chest doesn't start hurting a heck of a lot more, because it is really, I think it's really trying to. I'm gonna be fine, though. I'll be fine.
You say that, but,
No.
on the subject of panicking.
No, you can't use that as a... Actually, you literally can. Go ahead.
I literally can, because today's game is called Panic Road for the arcade.
Everybody! We thought we were done with the panic, but no!
Nope, it's just beginning.
Yeah, the players are going to have a full hour to try to make as much progress as they can. Yeah, I didn't plan to kind of, like, start having chest pain before this match. You know, that was not planned. But I suppose
I was about to say,
blessing?
that's like commitment to the bit.
No. I mean, maybe unintentional commitment, but no. This is so stupid. Why are bodies like this? I don't know, Novasol. That's just life sometimes. Let's go ahead. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Here's the game. Panic Road. The players are going to have an hour to play whatever crap this is, and then whoever does the best, they get 10 points. Whoever doesn't gets 2 points, and yeah, that's about it. There's more details, though, because, you know, this is an arcade game, and arcade games often are a little bit different. I'm not completely sure. How is this going to be tracked? Okay, refs, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, refs. It's a pinball game, but it's progress.
Well, that's
so
fantastic. That's so good.
Levels.
Okay.
There are 7 levels. You have to do specific things in each level to spawn a key, which you then collect to move on to the next level. They don't know any of that, so they'll have to figure that out on the fly. The only hint I gave them is I called this a pinballish game.
Pinball-esque. Okay.
Ish.
They're gonna be
told them it was based on progress.
Yeah, that should be
a big hint.
Yeah. Well, I think we are just about ready to begin this match. I do want to thank Naked Toneberry for the raid. I never want to be stabbed by a Naked Toneberry, because where do they keep the knife? Anyways, let me go ahead and check to see if the players are ready. I am! Okay, I can breathe. We're good. Blah, blah, blah.
Bro.
Yeah, deep breaths. You know, I'm not, like, here's the deal. If you're not running a tournament, you know, and you start being like, panic attack, you can just be like, I gotta take off, but we're running a tournament. I can't do that. We gotta go. We gotta do Panic Road. And it's just reminding me, panic. Okay, anyways,
well,
yeah.
I feel bad making your panic attack worse.
That's all right. Like, I think it's mostly done. Yeah, so I'm checking right now to see if the players are good to go. And luckily, like, if I notice soon enough, it can usually, like, not be nearly as bad. And I was like, oh, this chest pain. Yep. Time to hurry and run to the restroom and get away from the computer for a second. And that was enough. We are probably pretty good. Hey, Okami! Thank you so much for sharing the tracking info, and it looks like all the players are ready. Are you ready, Novasol?
I'm definitely ready.
So what should chat spam when it comes to emotes? Obviously, balls. I want to see your balls, chat.
Keys, clams if you got them. There's some bats in there, moles, pencils.
What is this sound?
Lots of just random objects.
Well, we're doing the countdown. Spam your balls, everybody, and other objects that may or may not be relevant because we are starting right now. Okay, well, here we are with Panic Road. What is so panicking about this road?
Well.
Yeah.
The physics.
Okay.
This game has some very, curious ideas about what physics are.
Okay.
You'll notice the ball doesn't really arc. It just kind of travels in straight lines.
Yeah, I can sort of see that. By the way, you know, we usually have people use channel points in order to vote who they think is going to be the winner. And I'm interested in seeing what chat thinks, because this is certainly a pretty solid crew. I mean, we've got Juan,
This is a
Bautista, Solo Andrade, we got Teddy, we've got White Panther, like, quite a few.
This is a 10-point match.
I mean, yeah,
like, they're all solid players.
For all of them coming in first in their first round, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see who can be the top of the top, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, who do you think is the top?
Can we not?
I literally said to chat to show me your balls, okay?
So this was my main concern, was this was just going to be an hour of ball chat. And you know what? I signed up for this. I brought this on myself.
Okay, I treat commentary the way that Jeff Probst, host of Survivor, treats it. You've got to talk about the balls because they're there. Okay, and if you don't talk about the balls, you're doing poor commentary. And people are going to take it out of context, and that's okay. Okay? Just go ahead and take everything that I say out of context, chat. It is fine. I will live. Okay? I'm not going to have a panic attack about you mentioning how I said balls a bunch.
Need to just get a ball counter going. How many times are we going to say balls in the next hour?
It's going to be a lot. Maybe not as much as like Balls 3D, but still a lot of balls. So,
right, so let's.
How do you even like get through this? Like you said, progress matters. How do I see what is progress?
So, I did not tell them what the criteria for progress was, only that it exists and that they need to beat each level. But each level has a specific criteria for spawning a key to move on to the next level. So they're going to have to figure that out.
Okay.
In level 1, it's completing one of these number sets that you'll see around the field. There's 2 of them that are 1, 2, 3, and one that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I see those. Okay.
And if you finish any one of those sets, you'll spawn a key. And we even made a visual reference, thanks to Radama Ford's efforts. Let me ping that to you. And this is what we're going to be looking for in each stage. It's in the Game Master channel.
All right, fine. I'll go ahead and look at the Game Master channel to make sure that I see. Okay, copy link, blah, 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 blah. How about I narrate everything that I'm doing that you can't see? Blah, 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 blah. This is what life is all about. Nah. Okay. I know that image already exists. I'm saving over it. Come on, let me do this.
All right, we have someone with the take a key prompt. Let's see if they can find it.
Okay.
It's almost like it's always at the bottom. And
so yeah, right
collecting
now I see that you have listed level 1 is hit all 4 numbers.
Yes.
Level 2, what does
it's
X
collecting
for?
the clam. Those are clams. There's 4 of them in level 2.
Okay, level 3, pencils?
Yes, you have to make pencils appear.
Okay. Level 4, hit the blue numbers.
Mhm.
Okay, level 5 is more clams.
Yes.
Okay, inspired. Level 6, you have to buy 3 houses. And in this
Yes.
current housing market, that is very difficult. Okay, and finally, level 7 is, what is that?
That's a pillar.
Aha, times 12. 12 of these boys. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm on. Key's been collected.
Heck yeah, by whom?
I can't even.
Juan
remember that. I don't know.
Bautista. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. See,
I'll leave
I
that name
speak
up to you.
Spanish.
Yeah, I do not.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully they have now figured out that there are things you have to do on each level to spawn a key.
Perfect. Yeah. And honestly, as soon as you see a key appear, as soon as you get past level 1, you at least have a little bit of an idea of what is going on in order to make progress here. I do appreciate Escorian in chat letting us know that if you die, you lose all of the progress for that stage. You have to start over. So it's not like normal pinball where you sort of like partway complete a quest, or you don't lose progress in normal pinball if you...
Right.
Well, sometimes like a little I don't know. It's complicated.
I've also only given them 1 credit.
You gave
So
them
if they
only
run out-
1 credit?
I only gave them 1 credit.
Oh,
They
I
run out of
love
lives.
you. I love you so much.
It's back to there's only 7 levels. When you know what you're doing, you can beat this game in 10 minutes. It's not long. So I figured 1 credit is kind of fair, especially since for every ball, you get to shake the field 100 times. And that can really bail you out when you get used to doing it.
You can shake the field up to 100 times?
Yeah, that's what the shakeable rest is. It's tilting a normal pinball.
Yeah. Oh, at the bottom of the screen, I did see the word shakeable rest, and I'm like, do I need to see shakeable rest for the entire game? I don't think so. But, like, knowing how much is left is helpful.
Yeah, it's important once you realize how helpful tilting is.
Yeah. Now,
Nudging. Yeah, tilt is when your ball dies. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. I'm eepy. Words are hard when you're eepy.
Yeah. You nudge. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you a story about a place that I worked before that had a pinball table in the break room. Great. I accidentally got some balls stuck in it. It was one of the Star Wars tables, Star Wars Episode 1. And when I did that, I desperately tried to get the ball unstuck. So I launched another ball. It got lodged behind it. For some reason, on that day, there were just some kids hanging out in the break room, which you're not supposed to... Like, that was one of the work policies. You're not supposed to bring your kids in and leave them alone in the break room for, like, more than 15 minutes. But they were there, like, most of the day, just kind of hanging out because I get it. Parents sometimes have a hard time, I can't fault the parents. But anyways, got a third ball stuck, and then I was, like, whacking the table trying to get something to happen, and it said tilt. And the kids there saw it say tilt, and they're like, tilt! And they started trying to push the table over. I'm like, no! Kids, do not push the table over! That's not what tilt means! But they really wanted to help, and I wrote up a bug report for the pinball table and submitted it.
My mind kind of just stopped functioning at ball stuck in table. At the very
Tilt!
story.
Tilt! Well, I have seen Juan Bautista and Solo Andrade over to the second level here. Specifically, the ocean one. You got to collect the pearls from the clams. Don't leave a pearl alone. Get them all.
Wamba actually did spawn the key and then died. But it seems like they know what to do.
Oh, yeah. Like, I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if everybody figures that out pretty quickly. And with only 1 credit, I think everybody is going to figure this out pretty quickly. Teddy moving on to level 2. Very, very nice. Yeah, even if somebody gets an early lead, having to go back to the beginning of the game and play everything, considering how difficult pinball games can be, like, there's no guarantee that an early lead is going to keep you in the lead the entire time.
Yeah, this is anyone's game. Oh, the music's fun. Yeah, this will be anyone's game up until like the 50-minute mark when things really start getting locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Take a key. No! Oh, no!
That is a game over for 1. Oh, no, Teddy, the ball's in the hole. You don't want your ball in the hole. Just trust me on that one.
I mean,
yeah.
Depending on which one.
You gave this game out. You know that.
I did. I did. I don't get to complain. You're right.
You can complain all you want, but I'm still going to remind you that you gave the game out. And you have to live with that choice, okay? So I presume there's a lot of stuff in these levels that are just around to give points, right? Like, you whack things, you get points. I saw that there was an extend per chat at about 150,000 points. And that is actually very valuable knowledge to have. Simply put, if you can earn extra lives in this game and you only have 1 credit, you want those extra lives.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be real. I completely didn't notice there were extends. I got too into solving the puzzles, but yeah, it's very valuable, the extra lives.
Oh yeah. Oh, Teddy almost went in the hole. No, get the key. Yeah. Teddy moving on to stage 3. Solo is already there though.
Yeah, stage 3 is the hardest level because. I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what causes the goal for this level to spawn. I just know what the goal is, which is reveal 3 pencils.
Where the pencils? Where the pencils
I don't know where. I think they're just invisible and you have to hit them, but Solo has 2 of them revealed already.
I see 1 on Teddy's screen. I saw a pencil.
Yeah. You revealed the pencil. Yeah, I think they're just invisible and you have to hit them.
Okay, so find the invisible pencils. Meanwhile, there are moles that you can whack. There's
peaches you can collect. They got a little derpy face. They're pretty cute.
Peaches?
Yeah, the peaches.
Why do peaches have faces?
Why do the moles have sunglasses? They live underground. Like, they all need sunglasses.
Okay, let me go ahead and tell you. There's a reason for the glasses. Who else wears glasses that look like that?
Oh, Discord.
No, hey, Discord does not wear glasses that look like that. My gosh. No. It's classically, the reason is that those are glasses that have historically been associated with glasses that blind people have worn before. It's a little bit of a stereotype, you know, and honestly, those glasses are extremely out of vogue, but when you get the blind status in Final Fantasy VI, for example, you wear the glasses.
You know, that's true.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a lesson there for everybody here, and, you know, some of the... we've had famous blind musicians who, their look honestly focused on the glasses a lot as well, and I love it. Like, it was not something... Never mind, there were plenty of people who mocked it, which honestly sucks because people suck. But honestly, they owned it, and it was pretty rockin', you know? Ah, yes, we will check Discord. Thank you very much, Hedge Maze. I will take a look. Yeah, and I will go and check with the refs right now to see what happened. And the main concern is that we may have had an issue with a continue that should not have happened. So we will, with that said, they are back. I believe they went back to the beginning of the level, so no harm, no foul. In general, the way that we handle that, if somebody does accidentally continue, what happens after the continue just does not count. We will remind them, but if they just keep playing, it doesn't count.
I reminded them they only have 1 credit.
Yep. With that said, it's not a complete loss of time if somebody does accidentally do that, because they do get a little bit more experience with the game. It's just we will not count anything that happens after continuing, and we will remind them you only have 1 continue. If that happens again, that is a reminder we will give. Yeah, the main clarification, I believe, was that they were told 1 credit, right? So 1 quarter,
yes,
not
they
1
put in
continue.
1 coin. There are no continues.
Yeah, mind you, these are really important questions to help clarify, and I'm glad that they're being asked. This is something that, is part of the process of learning, because there are so many different genres of games, and honestly, I have very little experience when it comes to arcade games, Sometimes my vocabulary doesn't line up quite as well as others. You have a lot more arcade experience. I'm sure others do as well. So whenever you get told 1 credit, it means you get 1 quarter. If you get a game over, you go back to the beginning of the game.
Correct.
And that is your new 1 credit. There you go. 1 credit is not 1 continue. 1 credit is 0 continues.
Correct.
Unless you earn them.
Yeah, unless you earn a continue, that's different. But then the game wouldn't prompt you to insert a coin in that case.
In this case, it gives you an extra life if you do earn something. And it will not ask you to continue. In general, when it pops up and has the countdown, that means you better enter it. You better put in another quarter. And if you don't, game over. Give me more money because I'm the arcade. Yeah, thank you. I didn't actually thank the referees for this match. I want to go ahead and thank them. Okami of Games lost their 3 pencils, is helping out. Also, Redford, Clammy Heights. Ugh. I'm never saying that again. And then Mouse Panic with Hazel Shade 12 always panicking, and Pinkura also in the wings there. I just read what they write on the sheet. And that's how I roll. I enjoy the humor that our refs have. It is very happy for me.
Solo fell through the level. I'm not sure how that happens. I never had it happen to me. But I've seen it
Interesting.
It happened to Teddy, too. What is going on with this?
Well, don't fall through the level. That's a way that the arcade can get more money. Not by making you play again, because if the game glitches and I die, I'm going to leave. But then somebody else will step up.
I'm wondering if there's a timer I'm not aware of.
That's something that we could probably do a little research on. But to keep people up to date with how progress has been going on, right now, Teddy and Solo are very close to each other. Both of them have made it to round 3 and collected made 2 pencils appear. Good job. I guess that's the job here. Why pencils? Why not? I don't know. Pencils are pretty freaking awesome. I believe Solo did it first, although we're gonna see things change up later on. Don't worry about it. Teddy just made 2 appear right there and is getting the key. Never mind, Teddy's in the lead. Yeah, meanwhile, Salo in second. I believe Buon Watista is in third and White Panther in fourth. Now remember, none of these players will be eliminated today, but whoever comes in first is honestly probably going to make it into the bracket. Like, it's
a pretty good chance.
They've got a very good chance to make it as long as they play decently. Like, if they come in second in a single match later on, they almost have it, like, completely made. Yeah. So
I am concerned about the players all falling through the level, though. Because if it keeps happening, that's Tubin level bad.
I mean,
hate to say it.
Like, we could also take a look at clips and see, because, like, if the players can figure out what causes them to fall through the level, then that means that they have a way to avoid it. If it is like, if there is a cause for it, then the players can figure that out. If there's not a cause for it, and it is just completely random, that can be a problem. But, you know, I don't think we really need to address that until it happens later on. You know, because right now all of the players are still learning how to play the game, and they're all still making progress. If a really good push does rob somebody by having the ball fall through the floor, fall through the table or something, then obviously that's something that we'd want to take into consideration when it comes to judging the match. But this is Kusogrand8. These are bad games. You know, occasionally weird things are going to happen, and you sometimes do not know until we have the match going. Even if players have played, like, even if you've tested this for hours before, sometimes players just find something you've never.
Yeah, I got the round 15 on this, and I never had that happen to me, which is weird.
Yeah, if you got to round 15 and it never happened to you, what the crap? I kind of enjoy the music of the game. It's not totally offensive. It's not the best arcade. Well, it does kind of get a little high-pitched occasionally. But with that said, like, it's not the worst. I kind of enjoy the graphics. They're pretty simple. Actually, I'm looking at Teddy's screen. This is like Poop Land. I don't like Poop Land. Okay, get my balls out of Poop Land.
Volcano.
The darker volcano.
Though, that Teddy's on.
Ah, yeah. Oh.
No!
What happened?
Oh, Teddy got sent to the bottom of the field and then killed brutally by a boulder.
Happens to the best of us, but Teddy happens to be possibly the best of us. I mean, all of these players might be the best of us. They got 10 points in their first match. It was a very strong showing to begin with, you know. And when you have 4 10-point players going up against each other, you know, you're probably going to see a surprising amount of progress and some really good moves. Of course, their first game was not a pinball game as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I didn't look at what they had before.
Okay, I don't like this music. I'm going to go ahead.
It's not great.
It's not. This game did come out in 1986. It was... You know, like, honestly, it looks a lot better than the age. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that it was 1986. Like, it looks pretty solid. But at the same time, arcade machines didn't have to be created in a way that they could play multiple games. You know, you have one game on the machine, and as long as it has all of the hardware requirements for it, it should run that game very, very well. Yeah, that's partly, like, partly the reason why some Nintendo games had a lot more limitations and such, because, you know, you you had a system that wasn't just made for one thing, you know? It was going to have... And it was made to be affordable for people. Like, arcade machines were and still are super expensive. And because of that, like, they were meant to make money. They put a lot of money into these machines, and honestly, you get somebody playing a game that looks neat, that looks fancier than what they can play at home, they might put money into the machine and give it a try and, you know, make you a little bit of dough based off of the plays. Wow, it's almost like I'm talking about how a business works here. My gosh.
Sorry, I'm currently trying to test a little theory I have about the stage fallout.
That's all right. So apparently the game here takes place across the islands of Dakola. Yeah, there's your story. We're on an island. That's it. That's pretty cool. We're on islands, plural. We move from one island to another island, or to the ocean in the case of stage 2. Sometimes you just gotta go for a swim, you know? If you're over in one of the fancy Pacific islands that has throbbing mushrooms, moving cubes, and bouncing balls, then sometimes you just gotta go swimming. You know, get away from the weird mushroom life here. I had a hard time figuring out those were mushrooms, I gotta be honest. I thought those were eyeballs on it, and I'm like, what the crap are these demons? Now they're mushrooms. Of course, I'm a little bit more worried about the fact that there is, like, a slime that wiggles around. Like, why is there a slime? Is that common in Dakola?
I mean...
Where's Dakola?
Ecology is weird.
Ecology?
Maybe it's in Dragon Quest. I don't know.
Yeah,
Lots of slimes in Dragon Quest.
Okay, I'm trying to look up information about this place. Apparently Dakola is medicine. What's it used for? Never mind. They provide health education. I don't need that right now. Fine. Whatever. But yeah, like... It makes me think of Star Tropics. Every place had cola in its name, you know? Cola was very important.
Yeah, wasn't everything named after cola in that game?
Yeah, I think so. Like, everything had cola at the end of the name, and then you stuck bananas in your ears and you won the game. That's how it worked. Video games have weird logic. Sometimes you go to the Cola Islands, you put bananas in your ears. Sometimes you hit mushrooms with your balls. That's just how it goes in Kusogrand8, you know? That's how it goes in video games. Chat, I'm gonna ask you to never question me ever again, okay?
Like, I'm trying to articulate that mental image and without, you know, making this R-rated. With the balls and the mushroom.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No. You did it.
Keep me PG-13. We're sticking with balls and mushrooms and we're done. Okay. Anyways, Teddy, currently on stage 3, trying to get those pencils to appear with the balls. My God. Well... yeah, there's no hope for salvaging this match, is there?
No, absolutely not.
There's not.
Between the commentary and potential bin, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, no. It's okay, it's okay. You know what? You don't have to salvage everything. Sometimes you make it so bad that somebody is willing to put it on their shelf and be like, look what I got.
The only consistent factor to this is it's related to the holes on the side of the field, I think. The error that we've seen a few times now.
Whee! Teddy on to stage 4. Like, Teddy is getting pretty consistent at this so far. And that's always good to see. Why cubes. I don't want to fight cubes. That's like, we need to come up with an enemy. Let's think of the least inspiring thing we can do. A box. Like,
What's the
you've
style
got
at the time?
No, that's stupid. Okay, whatever, Grandpa, shut up.
Well, I agree that it's stupid, but it comes up a lot in arcade games. You want something simple to draw? Not much simpler than a cube.
Look at the slimes, okay? The slime, like, you had artists make slimes. Why did you have artists make cubes? Come on, make things that are...
They gave him little feet and hands. It's a little bit jaunty.
It's stupid, okay? It's stupid and dumb, and they should have done something more. Teddy has unveiled the key and might actually move on to the 5th round. That's huge.
Yeah, that's the keys right there. Just don't get bouldered.
Oh, the boulders are moving. See, even the boulders are more interesting than a freaking cube. Come on.
Like, I don't see jaunty little hands and feet on them boulders. They're moving for no reason.
That's because
there
they're
it is.
realistic enemies. Huh? Do you think a cube is realistic? No.
I've seen a cube in real life. I can confirm they exist.
Okay, did it try to murder you?
Yes!
What? Okay. If this is true and you're not lying to me, which I'm
Why would I ever lie to you?
you have lied many times. Okay. I'm just basing this on history. So, okay, without a lie, tell me how the cube tried to murder you.
Someone tried to drop it on my head.
Actually, that checks out. Okay. Sure, whatever. Go for it. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Cube13 in chat. I know this is a lot of cube hatred that we're getting. Just be more inspiring in the future. That's all I ask. Okay? Like, if you're gonna be a cube, like, do more than just walk around. Maybe do a little dance. Can you dance, Cube? Can you dance? It's fine if you can't. Like, maybe you can play the piano or something. You got hands. Okay. Apparently, chat is very upset about my cube hatred. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody for hating a shape.
I mean, it's clear you're in the spherical object camp. Like, there's no love for anything with hard edges here.
Yeah, Cube13 in chat, tell me your coolest ability, okay? And then I will evaluate all cubes based off of your coolest ability. And please do not say a stupid ability because I will roast you.
I mean, maybe Cube 13's a time cube.
Oh, I love Time Cube.
Got him!
It kind of ended up being racist, but I love Time Cube. Like, as long as you ignore all the bad stuff with Time Cube, it's amazing. I'm sorry to make this entire stream about one single person in our Twitch chat, but that is how Kusogrand8 goes sometimes. What else am I going to talk about? Oh, the ball is bouncing
Time
again.
Cube is racist.
We've got balls bouncing, just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Yeah, that's how it goes here in Pinball Land. The GameCube was a good cube. Honestly, one of my less favorite Nintendo
It wasn't
consoles.
actually a cube, though. That's false advertising.
Yeah, it's definitely a prism. I don't know. Does anybody want to defend the cube status of the GameCube?
Got about 37 minutes to go. Or 20. I can't do math. Wow.
Yeah, we've got like 20, 27, 26. I don't know.
It's a lot of balls.
100
Anyway,
minutes left.
1,000 minutes of pinball.
Pinball forever.
So we got Teddy in first place. He's gotten to level 5. Solo is second with 2 pencils revealed in level 3.
Oh my gosh, people want a game sphere? Although I love the idea, I also imagine it rolling off of the table a lot. And then if it took discs, can you imagine the nightmare of how much the game sphere would wiggle around and like, oh geez.
I mean, that's how they get you. They sell you the stand to go with it. Come on, take the key.
You'd have to put like suction cups on it, like for real though. Okay, yeah, GameCube better than Game Sphere objectively. I'll go ahead and spit that out as a fact. Like, Nintendo chose the right shape for that one. Could have gone with...
Plus if
oh, yeah?
you huck it at someone's head, it's going to hurt a lot more.
It's true. Like, the corners? Oh, that's weapon material right there. Game Sphere? There's no better way to... Like, sure, there were maces back in the day. But you know what was scarier than a mace? A mace with spikes, okay? Yeah, as it turns out, a round thing isn't the best option in a lot of cases. Come on.
You put a spike on that, it pierces armor. That's just basic science. You take your sphere and you put a bunch of cylinders
Oh, wait.
Owens on it.
I've improved the game sphere. Okay. Imagine the game egg. Or the game the
Ganga.
Gay, no, can't call it that.
Game egg.
The game egg. The gameg.
Gameg.
The gameg. Okay, we're cooking here. I like this. Okay.
You know,
features. When it heats up, it turns. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's slightly translucent. Okay, you can see through it. But when you play it, the longer you play, the hotter it gets opaque. Okay, you like this? Okay, it's color-changing material. I know it has nothing to do with the games on it, but I'm just trying to consider the marketing aspects here. Okay.
I mean, to me, like when I heat up an egg and its shell and it gets hard boiled, then it just starts smelling like sulfur. Like
that's because you cook it too long. Although everybody there, as a heads up, apparently there is a huge problem with bird flu and eggs right now, and they are recommending that you cook your eggs before eating them. So do that, please. And also, consider avoiding runny yolks for now, until they're either able to get things under control or say something otherwise. At least in the UK, I saw that.
Yeah, it's me, the guy who eats like 6 eggs a day.
Do you cook them?
Who needs to be... Yes, but still.
Well, good. Well, it said that if you cook them, you're going to be fine. That's the point of cooking.
I was a little bit sick earlier today, so,
Nah, it's got a 50% mortality rate. If you're alive, you probably don't have the bird flu.
I don't think you understand my relationship with probability.
Well,
50% is not a reassuring number for me.
Well, I'm just saying, you'd be dead right now. Come on. I don't think that you had a problem with your eggs. You're fine.
You say I've had a lot of things in my life that should have killed me but didn't.
Oh no, egg.
Look, if I go out to egg of all things, that's
honestly pretty fitting for my life. I've almost drowned multiple times, but it was egg that did it. Ooh, Toasty Stowed in chat. You say you work on bird flu? Well, stop it. Get rid of it. I love you, chat. Toasty Stowe, actually, that's really fascinating. So you probably have more insight into that. I'd actually love to hear your thoughts later on. Maybe after Kusogrand8, we can talk about eggs. I bet Stoats eat eggs. They seem like egg eaters. I don't know. Yeah, I was just about to say, are you an egg eater, Novasol? But we already know the answer there.
I'm absolutely an egg eater.
Yeah, I like eggs. Eggs are tasty.
Look, I lift weights. I need my protein. Eggs are a good source.
Actually, Toasty Stoat wants to reassure you that 50% is probably an overestimate for the mortality rate because we don't test people without symptoms. As it turns out, there might be many people among us who... No, Justin, I wasn't talking about Among Us, okay? No, I was talking about eggs. Sus. Stop it. Oh, thank you. Is this chili? Justin brought me chili. Novasol. It's not eggs, but it's chili.
I mean, if you were a degenerate, you could add eggs to it.
I mean, we could add eggs to it if they are fully cooked. Okay, let me remind you, fully cook your eggs right now. Yeah, I suppose this chili is pretty hot. You could just put an egg in it and it would probably cook. Probably. Maybe. I'm not a scientist. Yeah, that was great. Thank you. Egg. Well, how is progress looking? Let me go ahead and take a look at the ref sheet. As it turns out, I've lost my mind by this time. You know what that means. I have no idea what's going on. Teddy, though, has made it to stage 3, or 5. 5 is the new 3. Yep. Solo has made it to 3. Juan, Watista, and White Panther have both made it to stage 2. However, White Panther actually made the key spawn, which is a little bit ahead of Buon. Buon is currently in 4th. Of course, all of the places could change because, as it turns out, this game is not super long. It's just pinball. Ooh. Okay, chat is giving good ideas for chili, like cooking it. That's very nice. Thank you, chat. I actually didn't read chat. I'm sorry. You probably said better stuff than that. Oh no! Blonde! Shake that ball!
Come on, get the key. Yes!
Yes, the key! You've got the key! Yeah, one thing that I also like to do when it comes to Kusogrand8 and games that, like, are a little stranger, a little harder to control, a little less, like, skill-based. I'm not saying pinball isn't skill-based. It's just this is a genre that a lot of people aren't quite used to. I love these matches for high-scoring players because, you know, there's more of a probability that, like, a game could just end up going bad for somebody, but they don't get eliminated because nobody is getting eliminated due to this, you know?
This was definitely a weirder pick I had lined up, and I put in a lot of effort to get the tracking information sorted, so I wanted to make sure it went to a high-scoring group.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I have to say thank you to all the GMs who have put a lot of effort into helping the refs out. It honestly makes a huge difference to them, and like there's some matches that are a lot easier to track just because they're very linear, but as you can tell, this is pinball. And if you don't know what's going on, you're gonna be confused.
Whee! My working theory about this is, since the physics are so wrong, is that having a familiarity with how pinball works might actually make this game harder.
What do you mean with how wrong the physics are? Explain.
So when you shoot the ball, like, it doesn't really curve or arc or anything. It just goes in a straight line, and the vectoring is all wonky.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of hard to predict where your ball's gonna go.
Buon is on stage 3. This is
a new personal best.
Oh, I love it. It's always exciting to see someone make progress. Unfortunately, we're back to the crappy music that likes to make shrill noises that hurt. Like, I'm going to complain about that, okay?
I don't blame... You know, I played this long enough to get to round 15. And I just, by that point, had completely tuned the music out.
So, as far as I can tell, though, the company to blame for this is Visco Corporation.
So, this was a co-development between them and Seibu Keihatsu.
I don't know what that is.
They made Knuckle Joe, which has been on Kusogrand8 before. They're mostly known for the Raiden series of shmups.
Okay.
It's like the one good series they had.
Yeah, from what I can see, this is their first game. You know, nothing before that for Visco Corporation. The other company may have actually worked on other things, you know, if this was done between two companies. But, you know, I would say that if you're a new development studio in 1986 putting this out, you haven't done the worst job. This is okay.
Yeah, for a first effort, it's all right. Visco mostly went on to make Neo Geo stuff.
Yeah, not Nabisco. No, not the cookies. Yeah, they went on to make Neo Geo. I do see a lot of arcade, a lot of Neo Geo. Yeah, Goal, for example. Or how about... Actually, I guess they made Cowboy Kid for NES. Interesting.
Yeah, they did some port jobs, too. Like, I know they did Wardener for the Genesis.
Oh, no.
Which has also been on Kusogrand8.
Oh, no. Yeah, we've also got Monster Slider. Yeah, that's an What do you do? You slide monsters around? That's cool. Thunder and Lightning for NES and arcade. Apparently they helped with that somehow. Asuka and Asuka. You could just put Asuka squared, you know? Or just call it Asuka and everybody is named Asuka. It's like the Zadette. You know, you don't have to say Zadette and Zadette. And there we go. Teddy moving on to the next stage. Wait. Hedgemates, you're saying that it's pronounced Asuka? I mean, it would be Asuka. Okay, like, the U is still there, but you're right. The emphasis is not on the U. Okay. I appreciate the correction. Why? The U is silent? Then why do you put it there? Why do you put the U in Asuka? Asuka.
That's just how Japanese rolls.
I'm gonna be insistent and say that me, having never studied Japanese, that I am still correct and angry about this.
Yes, Japanese, the only language with silent letters.
Yeah, they say silence is golden, but then it confuses me. Seriously, I'm sitting there. I say hi to somebody, they just stay quiet. What do you do? I don't know, I'm confused. Did I upset you? Did I offend you because I said hi? No, say hi back, okay? Don't confuse me. The slime just ate Teddy's ball. Oh, nah, the ball is back.
Just gobbled his ball right up.
Sometimes you take the ball, sometimes you spit it back out of your mouth. That's just how it goes.
My cat is being very demanding right now. What do you want, buddy?
Yeah, kitty. What do you want, huh? We're trying to do bad games here. We're trying to do Kusogrand8. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow. Yeah, when I make noise, he gets really interested.
Okay. What noise? I mean, besides talking, what noise are you making?
I mean, talking is enough.
Oh, okay. Talking is enough noise.
Oh, he wants food. That's what this is.
Oh, the kitty wants food. Is it kitty food time?
Yes.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Whee! Teddy is on to the next level. Get out of Poop Mountain. There you go. Go where the arrow's pointing, the middle of the ocean. Ow! What was that sound? I don't like that. Don't do that again, Blonde. Ow. What is... Stop it! Stop it! It's the bats! Why are the bats so loud? I don't understand this.
I stepped away for a second. Apparently, Juan fell through a screw.
Ow! Ow! Well, don't do that. But Blonde still has a decent number of lives left. Like, a soft lock is often a big case for, like, a tube and bin issue, but, like, losing a life here or there, that's sometimes just how the game goes, especially if everybody has been having that happen. But if it's just been one person overly screwed by a game, then
it seems
that
like
could
it's been an
potentially be an
even
issue.
distribution.
Okay, good. Everybody's been equally screwed. Very nice. Stop the bats! Leave them alone!
I mean, maybe that's just what bats sound like. I have no frame of reference.
Okay, have you met a bat?
I mean, no. That's why I don't know what they
You
sound
should
like.
go see a bat sometime and then be like, oh, you're a cute bat. I don't know exactly where you'd go to find a bat, though, but you should see them.
So,
they don't make a lot of noise.
I used to live in Tennessee. They have like a big bat migration festival
Okay.
somewhere in Tennessee every August.
Yeah.
I never went. I just know it's a thing.
I will spoil, bats don't meow. Does that help?
What if I dress my cat up like a bat?
Great. Bat cosplay. Yeah, right. Like that was ever accurate.
My cats are black already. Like, just put little wings on them.
Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. You should do that. Okay, I like this idea. Oh no. Apparently Teddy did spawn the key, but unfortunately was not able to get it, prompting a replay of this level. Well, still, Teddy is pretty far in the lead, and by far in the lead, I mean round 5, having made the key spawn. Right now, Solo and Blonde have made it to round 4, but Solo is a bit in the lead, having collected 2 of the objectives, though Blonde could easily take that away in just a second, or at least tie it. Meanwhile, White Panther is in 4th place. If White Panther can get to Poop Mountain, there is a chance.
Still anyone's game. Like, once you know what you're doing, you can get through levels in about a minute.
These bats. I don't like the bats, okay? Yeah, Solo and Blonde are tied at this point. Solo did it first, so technically, when it comes to a tie break, that is going to go to who did it first, which would be Solo. But Blonde, all you gotta do is get one more, and that is 2nd place for you. Of course, none of the players knows how the other players have done unless the players talk in Discord. That is a case where sometimes information is revealed. Teddy, on to round 6. We're in Egypt?
It's a castle.
Okay, I want to listen and see if this has different music because I'm tired of this freaking bat, okay? I'm done with it. See, I'm pretty good at that sound too, huh?
That's different music.
Ow!
So the objective here is to enter all 3 houses down here at the bottom.
Okay.
And it even makes a little tone, but by now Teddy should know what to do, except, oop!
In the hole. Oh my gosh, it is snowing so hard outside. Yeah, let me just say, I'm glad that we have different music. I'm not sure the sounds are better, though.
I love the little happy, I don't know what those yellow things are. Lemons?
Coins?
Whatever they are, they're very happy to be here. Coins, maybe.
That robbed Teddy. What the crap? Wait.
Welcome to pinball. This one's a very dangerous level because all the objectives are right at the bottom.
The grabby hand just grabbed Teddy's ball. That's okay. That's okay. This is your last ball, okay? You had 3, you had 2, now you got 1.
Getting his ball ran by a fork.
Yeah, you hate to see that happen. No, Teddy! The game robbed you! No!
You can shake or you can nudge to get out of that, but yeah.
It takes
the game
reaction.
likes to do that.
You have to react. Have you seen, like, sometimes somebody does something I don't realize it for like 3 seconds, then I'm like, ah! Yeah, right, nudge a pinball table. I'm totally gonna be able to do that in time. Hey, White Panther, by the way, on stage 4, and actually has activated the key, so has Buon. This is close between them. I believe Buon did it first, though. If White Panther can clear this level, White Panther moves into second. All you gotta do is spawn the key and collect it. And make the bats make a bunch of noises. Okay, you know what? I'm going back to Buon because, honestly, that's who we were using, and I've got the music note up there by Buon's name, so there we go. And there we go. Teddy is through level 1 again. White Panther just trying to finish Poop Mountain.
Trying to parse something in the ref chat.
Yeah. Take care of what you need. I'll go ahead and talk about Poop Mountain. It's a fancy place that is located, you know, on the Dakola Islands. Go there and plug your nose because, you know, the smells might be terrible, but the sights, absolutely unforgettable. Yeah, here at Poop Mountain, we care about your hospitality, gut health, colons, you know, all of the Poop Mountain necessities here. Yeah, Poop Mountain, everybody, you won't regret it. Well, Solo is currently playing a water level. I believe this is level 2, and I completely disagree with Ascorian. Ascorian is saying that she feels that places are locked, but if White Panther collects the number 1 and collects the key, that moves White Panther up from 3rd to 2nd. Yeah, so really, for most people that can't make more progress, White Panther could, right here, take a key. All you need to do is collect this key, and you are in 2nd place. This is the moment that we have been waiting for. Come on, like, get past the meowing bats, clear Poop Mountain. Chat may be correct. Okay. I believe there was a correction there that Buon only collected 3 of the key items and did not actually get the key to spawn, making White Panther already in 2nd place. Very nice. Wait, Buon made it to the next stage? What? What?
Buon made it to level 5 according to the ref sheet.
Okay. Well, that's new. Okay, well, I trust our referees. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and forget the last 5 minutes of what I've been talking about here, and let's go ahead and come to give you the information. Teddy made it to round 6 and managed to get 1 objective. Buon made it to round 5 and apparently has gotten 3 objectives. White Panther stage 4 and managed to have the key appear, and Solo made it to stage 4 but only collected 2 of the objectives. That is going to be the order most likely, but I'm going to let the rest of the time run out because you never know if somebody can pull off some sort of miracle. I mean, hey, we saw what happened with Barbie. You never know if somebody can find a glitch that manages to, like, make the refs cry.
Yeah,
and make them
we
deal
are
with this.
discussing some new information, namely someone dug up a comment on MAME's source code about collision issues in this game, and there is apparently a known issue with collision that can make players fall out of bounds.
Yeah, if it's been fairly consistent between players, that's something to keep in mind. But also, you know, even if we declare a winner here, if for some reason things do change based off of ref discussions and overall just staff making the call, there could be a change in places and or, you know, redoing the match. With that said, I will be saying the order that I believe that we have everything in, and if things change later, we'll let people know.
It's looking like since the players basically got affected relatively evenly by it, and based on the fact that they've all passed their high water mark from when it did happen, we're probably going to let this stand.
Yeah.
But it's getting soft binned because of it, because it could have affected progress.
Good. All right, well, let's go ahead and say that is the match, everybody. And from what we saw, Teddy has taken the victory, making it to stage 6. Meanwhile, Buon in second, stage 5. White Panther takes third, making it to stage 4 and getting all of the objectives, not quite collecting the key to finish the level. Meanwhile, Solo also made it to stage 4 and collected 2 out of 4 of the objectives. Honestly, I feel like that was a good job by everybody. This game, like, considering how janky it is, they did pretty good.
This is about what I expected. Like, I was asked how I thought people would do, and I said, level 6 is probably about what we're gonna see, and I was right, so, you know.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we have Teddy here in chat. Hello there, Teddy, and congratulations. You made it all the way to stage 6. Honestly, an impressive push.
Hello, pinball.
Hey, yeah, this kind of functions as a pinball game. At least, it's got flippers.
It was fun when it was working.
Yeah,
like half the time it'd just be like I just want to play the game and everything's just bouncing my ball around and I'm like, can I play the pinball game now? Can I please play?
Nah, games aren't made for fun. It's a visual audio experience, especially those bats. My gosh, the bats, they were so loud.
You didn't have to actually deal with them at all. You just had to get those 4 numbers or whatever. Then it was just like, you win now, hooray! Don't hit the bats, please.
Don't hit the bats, they're going to hurt your ears.
Oh yeah, I think the ball clipped out of bounds like 5 times and killed me. He lost all collision.
Yeah, I believe everybody had that happen. It was like, this is something that was in discussion because it apparently is an issue specifically with the emulation and wasn't something that happened in the original arcade game. So you got an extra special janky version of this. Everybody got to suffer through that collision issue, but everybody still made progress. Everybody still showed some good pushes, and their best attempts all managed to sort of avoid that fate, as far as we could tell. And honestly, I'd say for a game that came out in 1986, and this was the company's first game that they made, it's not the worst effort out there. Yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired, actually functioning like a real pinball game, but, you know, it's still not the worst. Or is it? I don't know. That's for you to decide. Yeah, Teddy, what do you think? The game had problems. Did you think that it was overall enjoyable? Is this something that you're like, put it on the shelf. I don't want to touch this again. We're done.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I had fun when like it wasn't super like broken and janky, but it's no Pokemon pinball, I guess.
I've never played Pokemon Pinball, but I think I need to one of these days. Like, that seems like a horror that I am ready for.
You can do much better than stuff for pinball.
Yeah, I
Play
know
one that's
that I
good.
can do better. What if I want to do worse? Actually, wait, what's
Hey,
this?
that's
were
on
we,
you.
Were we dissing Pokemon Pinball or complimenting it? I'm confused now.
It's better than this game for sure, man.
Oh,
A little less
okay.
janky. Sometimes you'd like cradle a ball in this, or like, I'm just gonna fling this to the left, and it would just go like straight up or somewhere else. You're just like, okay, cool, thanks. That's where I wanted it to go. Thank you, game.
Okay,
Yeah, you cradle the ball and it just vibrates intensely.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in other words, between this and Pokemon Pinball, go play Pokemon Pinball. There you go. That is the compliment that we have here. Yeah, with that said, Teddy, like, seriously, great job here. Congrats. You have taken 2 first-place victories in a row, and that is honestly really impressive. You're looking primed to get into the bracket and enter the final stages, so that's pretty exciting for me. Great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, have you been streaming anything recently that people should know about?
Well, today's Sunday, so I do the Sunday stream. Today I got whatchamacallit, 4 possibly banger horror games? I don't know, they look pretty good.
Ooh,
We'll see.
okay. Banger horror. I dig horror. I actually don't think I follow you on Twitch. Let me make sure that I do. That way, I can go and harass you from time to time. That's always fun. What kind of horror?
I think like one was like a PS1 style horror game. Actually, I think a few more. I'm not sure. One was like a game where cars try to kill you. There's one about a crying baby.
think-
It's apparently horror. It doesn't look like it's horror, but like
I think I
apparently
might know the
reviews
car
said it's
one.
Horror. It was called Decimate Drive.
Never
There's been a
mind.
few games where cars try to kill you.
Yeah, that's true. That's sometimes what cars do. Okay. Well, good. Well, when are you going to be starting that?
I always start at 7 for that Pacific.
7 Pacific, so in about
This is 10
3 hours, a little under 3 hours, you'll be going live. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, sweet. Everybody, that's Teddy. Teddy, again, knocking it out of the park. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you as well for coming and watching. Many thanks to our GMs, including Novasol, and our referees throughout the day. We couldn't do this without you. Other than that, anyone have anything before we go and raid Novasol? Teddy?
Video
I wanna
game.
I never want to play pinball again.
No, you do. You know you do. You're
You're right,
lying
I
to
do.
me. Yeah, you want to play video games.
I would never lie to you, bro.
You lie
Ever.
all the time. Also, Teddy, we said the word ball and balls a little too much during this stream, just FYI.
Ball. He's a little too excited about balls.
Ball
and
is life.
mushrooms.
Ball is like, see, that's probably the more innocent way that we could have gone. We should have done that. My gosh, Novasol, why didn't you think of that?
I'm a fraud. That's why.
Press the X button is going to be our raid message. We press X2. Oh, that's right. Press X2. And then we're not going to say what X button does. We're raiding Gilder, who is playing a game, a difficult game about climbing. Thank you, everybody. I will see you all hopefully Tuesday for Don't Make Us Bored, and other days for other stuff if I let you know on Twitter, Discord, or Blue Sky. Feel free to come on by. We're going to have fun. All right, take care. See you later, Teddy.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Novasol. Bye.